I have been volunteering at Willow for about 4 years.
6 years.
Close to 20 years.
So we started in '72.
2 months for 4 years.
Since 2006.
I have been with Willow for 10 years.
I've been on the Willow board for 6 years.
I started as a volunteer at Willow 6 years ago.
I've been working at Willow for 3 months.
For about 6 years.
Probably 5 years.
For 6 months.
5 years.
42 years.
38 years.
Since 2007.
Since 2008.
38 years.
47 years.
About 37 years.
For about 13 years.
For about 4 years.
For 12 years.
Well, first of all, I would thank Barbara because she's the person who felt the calling when Father Michael Chapman, gave a homily at church, and she heard him speak, and she knew, that God was calling her to this ministry. And so to thank her for saying yes, just as Mary said yes, in her fiat.
When we started, we were just a bunch of housewives, mothers. We didn't know anything about what we were doing. I mean, we literally just prayed and went on that.
If there could just be one woman that I could stand beside and say, you can do this, you can have this baby, irregardless of what the circumstances are, then that was the goal that I had, and that's all I wanted to do, was just that one woman. And since then there have been a lot of women, and some of the babies that were born are now 47 years old.
I don't think that it would be an understatement to say that Willow has changed my life. It has completely shaped the way that I see the world.
The people here are a joy to work with. When you get up in the morning and you look forward to coming to work, you know that that's the place that you need to be, and you should be. And I believe that Willow is that place.
It's taught me so much. The first thing it's taught me is that miracles still happen, and they happen a lot.
I see Willow as a place that women can come and to share their story, to speak their truth and to be heard without fear of judgment.
It's all about educating the ladies and that about their babies and about the life and when it begins. Because once they're educated and we can get them in for an ultrasound, especially if they're abortion-minded, they change their mind.
One of my goals is to help this little mama to be able to say that she has a story to tell versus a secret.
It really is being the hands and feet of Christ, of being able to come alongside somebody in a difficult time and show them love.
The life I lived before I came to Rose Home and the life that I have lived, that I have come to live after going through Rose Home and working at Rose Home are night and day. And by the blessings of God and the women that volunteer and work for Rose Home and Willow, I've had a level of support that even my family couldn't provide.
Talking to these girls and these women and knowing where they were to begin with and what they've been able to accomplish with the help that they've got through this organization, it not only changes lives, but it saves lives.
The very essence is to love that mother. Because if she doesn't feel loved, then she can't love that baby.
You're going to have to help the mother. You're going to have to love her so that she can love her baby. Because she may not feel worthy. We had a little girl that did that. I can't take care of this baby. I don't know how to. Oh, when that baby comes, you'll figure it out. We'll help you. And that's the main thing. They do it all themselves. They're wonderful. Women are so underestimated.
Every time I meet that special girl, I know that God planned for us to meet, for our paths to cross, and for me to meet that special girl.
We need to accept them right where they are. We need to lift them up, help them to understand that they are a person of worth and dignity, and that their child is a child of God.
It's just so amazing to see them empowered and to believe that they can do this.
I've seen girls change their mind when they felt like there was no other option.
It's unbelievable that we've persevered for so long, that we've brought so many people to realize how important we are to each other.
Willow has taught me that it is better to work for something than be for something.
Love is a verb and it takes action. And so to truly love those babies means giving of your time and treasure and talents to support that cause. And so thank you for standing up and helping take care of the babies and the mamas.
I would like to thank our donors and volunteers for allowing us to bring so much hope and help to women who are facing an unplanned pregnancy.
Oh, I want to thank everybody that's ever donated to Willow Pregnancy Support, because it is one of the most valuable organizations, I feel, in Oklahoma.
There has to be a word larger than gratitude. There has to be a word larger than thank you. I wish I could find that word, but I can't wrap my brain around it, because this is just an enormous, enormous blessing that we've all been given.
Everything that is donated is going towards helping the women that come in and their babies. And so whatever you give, it's not ever wasted. I know that for sure.
So if you're thinking about what this means to people, what your donation, what your dollars can do for this organization, it's really tremendous. You may just be writing a check and saying, yes, I believe in pro-life, but the reality of it is you're changing people's lives.
Mother Teresa, I said it over again, you know, we're just His instruments. You know, I'm only here by the grace of God and no other reason, you know, because I couldn't do this by myself. I couldn't do it without all of the volunteers that, you know, have come and journeyed together, you know, through this amazing time. And it's just incredible that we're together.